Hello, everyone. Good news for builders. OpenAI has recently launched the GPT 5.5 model, and it's already available on Simplai. We want to evaluate the performance of Simplai with another top model, the recent model from Anthropic, Claude Opus 4.7. With Simplai, we can use multiple models and pick the one best suited for the use case. For this, we will use a very complex agent that we created for this purpose. We already built it using OpenAI's GPT 5.5. The purpose of this agent is to create a company profile. Let's look at its core instructions. The primary responsibility is to understand user intent and generate a complete company profile for the entered company. This includes ownership details such as shareholders, promoters, subsidiaries, products and offerings, end markets including geographies, financial details, recent developments from search in the public domain, a financial overview, key management details, and customers. As we can see, this is a very comprehensive skill set built into this agent. Along with these skills, we already have tools integrated, such as the PDF parser, because a lot of financial information is often hidden in PDFs, and getting that information is now easy. With this, we can easily surface hidden information. Key insights from a PDF, web scraping, and Google storage are the tools available to help find information in the public domain. Now let's run it. Remember, this is built using OpenAI GPT 5.5. Let's preview it. Before previewing, we can also publish this version for later evaluation. So we will label it GPT 5.5 version, because soon we will create a newer version, which we will call Opus 4.7. So here we share the company information for abc.xyz. Now, abc.xyz, as most of you know, is Alphabet Inc., Google's parent company. Let's wait while the tool runs and gets the output. So here the output is now available. You can see it's very detailed, from basic information like the company number, headquarters, employees, and business type, to the company overview and key products and services, a long list. We also have the financial overview for 2024 and a summary. We can ask follow-up questions, of course, but what we can do right now is save it and then change the model, just to understand if performance has meaningfully improved. So now we will go with Opus 4.7. We all know that Opus 4.7 is Anthropic's latest model. No changes at all, the orchestration mode stays the same. We have the same prompt, the same skills. Practically everything remains the same. The only thing we have changed is the model, and now we ask for the same prompt. Share company profile for abc.xyz. There are many parameters we can test on. We will cover those in the evaluation model, which is more quantitative than qualitative. So we can see it quickly moved on to calling the tools, and it's running. What we haven't done yet is publish it, so we will label it Opus 4.7 and submit this version. Now there are two versions. Let's go back. We'll preview the latest version. Share company information for abc.xyz. Now we can see the details are available. The structure feels a little different. For example, it starts with a tabular structure, which works well. The overview is available, sources are mentioned, and the output is very clear from the start. But there is an option to ask about products and services, so let's ask for more on that. As we can see, GPT 5.5 shared more information up front. However, Claude Opus 4.7 shared a more concise version first, and then asked follow-up questions about what additional information is needed. So far, the main difference is in the output style, but we will see quantitatively how we measure the impact. Now the output is here, and we can see it gives a lot of information from a single prompt: consumer services, platforms, products, hardware, and subscriptions. So, at least in the overview, it feels like Claude Opus 4.7 has a slightly better approach for this particular use case. But we will test it further for quality through our evaluation model. Let's move on and go to the evaluation of models. We can do is set up for future traces, so at least we are prepared. We can always check the quality of output. Let's enter the evaluator description. We want to test the quality of output for company profile A. Now let's try using AI because we have given a very simple prompt. Using AI, we can get suggestions on what kind of evaluator we should be looking for. There are multiple options. We can see that AI chose a numerical scale from 1 to 5. This is the full description, and we can save it as a template, but we'll do that later. Let's just save it for now. It is now active. We can come back here, edit, and just preview. Here's the profile for ABCXYZ. All the information is being published. Let's look at the detailed information being published. Let it finish before we move on. Now, the full information is published. Next, we can go to evaluation mode. Let's refresh and check the data to evaluate. We recently ran this C1 trace, which means the first time there were errors. The quality of output was not what we expected. The base is small, and the reasoning shows that the agent response required significant effort and showed partial success, but with critical limitations that impacted quality and correctness. This means the Opus version did not score highly. Let's see how it performed compared to the others. When we checked previously, the performance was really good, with a score of 4.25. Now we can clone it and run it for verification this time. Let's just save it. Come here as we change the model to 5.5. We think there is going to be a moment of truth. We will ask the same prompt. Share the company profile for Alphaback Inc. Or let's say, does ABC do XYZ? Now let's see how it performs. The responses are very detailed. The score came in a little low, but it's too early to draw any conclusions because this is only one trace. The idea is that with simple AI, we can always review future conversations. We don't need to go in blindly and pick any model. We can choose the model that works best for us. Here comes the output again. As expected, it is structured with a summary and keynotes. At this point, we can stop here, come back, and validate our assumption. Let's see how many traces have been generated. Yes, let's check. It has not performed perfectly, but it is working. We think there are a number of traces that have been generated. We can check the last trace, which was created using 5.5. It performed well, which means there is no single best model right now. This is a use case where we have to be patient and keep evaluating our models. Simple AI allows us to do that. We can pick any model, even a top-performing one, and switch it based on our needs inside an agent. We can evaluate, and only after evaluation, we can launch it. Thanks for watching.